Well, welcome to part 2 of Memphis Monday 126, making a prototype folding camping stool with a back. I told you in the other video that in part 1 that I was going to give the thing to my buddy and he's going to test it around his shop. Well, he immediately discovered a pretty serious flaw in the design, and so I had to go back to the drawing board, and I've in the last couple of weeks I've come up with a couple more prototypes. So let me show them to you. At least the changes I made. Let's knock off the chit chat and get to work. The flaw that my buddy noticed in the design in part 1 was that the seat was hinged at the front, so that if you sat down on this front edge here, the back would flip up. Well, as embarrassing as it is, he had to bolt down the back of the seat I gave him to get the thing to work. So in the new design, I have the seat hinged at the back, and the thing still folds up. And it collapses like that. Okay, so that design flaw is fixed. He also didn't like the angle of the back, and on this prototype, I made this back brace adjustable until I got the back brace just the way I wanted, and then I went on to prototype number 2. This is prototype number 2. Same hinge design here. This flops up and then it collapses just like the other one. Made this one out of plywood, and an added feature here. The back has been adjusted, and I also put a curvature, a lumbar support in the seat. So those are the improvements I've made on the prototype. And there's the collapsible seat. So here I got them collapsed together for easy storage. Well, that does it for part 2 of Memphis Monday 126. I think what the takeaway is here, that when you prototype something, you can't be afraid to keep changing it. That's the whole idea of having a prototype, so that you can through continuous improvement, you can come up with the best project possible. In a couple of months, I'm going to continue to test those and continue to make modifications. And in a couple of months, I'm going to make the final project. So look forward to that. All right, I guess that's all I got to add. Make sure you're here next week for Memphis Monday 127. Thanks for playing along.